Hey there, everybody. Welcome back with the Plat. Platypus is the name, and we have finally passed 750 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I'm currently recording this on September 1st, so we've got about 3 months, 3, 4 months to get my end of the year goal, which was 1,000 subs by, 2021. So, if you haven't subscribed, this would be an awesome time to do it. Also, it would mean a lot if you left a comment, left a like if you liked the video. Honestly, leave a dislike if you dislike it too. It still counts as engagement, at least in my mind. I don't know what YouTube sees it, but I don't really care about that much. I more care about the feedback. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump into the video. Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Plat. Platypus is the name, and today we're doing what you've all been waiting for. We're going to rank in a tier list every spell in One Step from Eden. So, below me on my camera, you can see I have the library pulled up in alphabetical order. I have a tier list. You're going to see me look over here for this. And we're just going to rank it from SS to situationally strong, where I'm probably not going to put anything here. I'm just going to put F. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But we're going to rank every spell. Now, there might be some spells missing here because we can see that this is alphabetical, but it's missing Acid Rain. So we are going to see exactly what's missing, blah, blah, blah. But we're just going to go in alphabetical order. And we'll switch it up as we go. But guys, hope you enjoy this. It should be fun. Might be a long one. You guys could tell. I can't. Who knows? A lot of spells. But let's just start going through it. All right, first. So I have this here so you guys can see what the spells do. If it's a bit small, it's probably a reasonable enough size. I think you guys could probably see it. But I'm assuming you're pretty familiar with the game if you're doing this anyway. All right. First, Air Slash. So Air Slash is a wide piercing shot, pushes enemies back one tile. Where are we going to put this? I don't like this B plus A plus thing. We might can we change the name of this thing? Just like S. It's just too many. Can we make this S? S A B C D F. And then this will be nothing. Situationally strong will be all the way down there. Let's go. All right. So Air Slash. I think Air Slash is a solid C. I'm not going to go into great details about all these because it's just too many to do, right? But I'll justify some of them early as we go on, and then I'll probably just find less and less just so we can get through them fast. Air Slash, 2 mana. It does 40 damage every time it pushes. If an enemy's in the front row, it pushes them back multiple times. Bad against wall, bad at saving hostages, good against a lot of enemies like snakes that get in your face, and as we all know, I hate snakes. Align, this is going straight in F. I've never used this and I never will. I know there are players that are way more skilled than me that say Align is good. That's fine. This is my list, my opinion. I think Align is never worth the take, and I would just not take it. What it does is like it fires like a Air Slash size wave, and it hits an enemy. It puts them like the 4 tiles in front of you, like, so you can hit them with lightning or something. It's just like, I don't care. I just don't care about it. Amalgam. This might rub people the wrong way, but I'm going to give it a B. It's good. It's like, it's a spell I never want in my deck particularly, but it's never bad. It's always like one of your better spells, but also something that doesn't, like, for doing everything, it doesn't synergize with anything as well as you want, right? For poison, you can get better. If you're going for a poison deck, you could do more poison with things like this. Creating 1 flame for 2 is not that good. None of these effects are that good. Doing the frost is not that good for 2. But it's like all combined together. It's just a really good individual spell without having to synergize with anything particularly. Ambient Burst, fucking F. This thing, fire a shot for each spell you cast this battle, anchor. I'm not going to do it's an F unless you upgrade it 16 times and then it's an S+. No, because every spell you upgrade 16 times is going to be way better, all right? Ambient Burst just gets you killed. That's what it does. It should say 3 mana. If the fight's been going on for 2 minutes, you die. That's what it does, because you stand still for like 30 seconds. And yeah, it fires 1,000 shots, but they do 5 damage each. So you need a fuck ton of magic spell power to make this work. And if you don't have spell power, it's hitting for 1 damage because they have armor. You just sit there for 30 minutes while you get hit a bunch of times. No. Anibus. Now this is, you're going to see my bias right here. Anibus is like an A spell. It's 1 mana, 40 poison. That is a great value. It hits everything. You don't have to aim, tons of damage. It's not going to win you any runs on its own, but it's good. It's powerful. It's fun. It's easy. I like everything about it. It's always worth a take, unless you're going for a flow deck, obviously, in which case you only want flow cards. So we'll take a look. So far, the only spell I'm missing is Acid Rain. By the way, Acid Rain, put that right up here in the S. We'll put a placeholder for Acid Rain. No, we won't. We don't have one. It's fine. Well, Acid Rain is an S. Backburner, fire shot that leaves a flame behind. This is an F. I'm going to put most things down really low that just hurt you without huge upside. We'll put it at a D, though, because it does leave a whole row of flame on their side, which is pretty good. It does pretty good damage. The issue is, if you don't do it on the top or the bottom row, if you do it like in one of the middle 2 rows, like you have to hurt yourself with fire to cross, right? If you need the dodge like to the bottom, this makes it hard. So you want to do it in the top or the bottom row, and it's less good there. But there are some fights it's just really good. But for the most part, it sucks. But D, I don't think it's quite F level. I don't think it's like useless or gets you killed for sure. Backstab, on the other hand, gets you killed. Now, Backstab is phenomenal against the wall. Literally ass against everything else in the game. Don't even worry about it. Beacon is not here. Beacon, we're going to give that a D. I don't think it's good, but I don't think it's bad. You put it on their side, it creates flames every now and then. 1 flame every 3 seconds sucks, but it's, you know, incremental value. And it's like, it's fine. You know, I would never take it again, but it's not actively bad. So that's going to be D. I think F is actively bad. D is probably not worth taking, but not actively bad. Beam crystals. If you're Hazel, like, you know, where you get a bunch of armor for this, it's like here. It's like a C if you're Hazel. Otherwise, it's an F. Because it is actively bad, right? It just gets rid of your places to dodge. It's 2 mana, don't do any damage, get rid of your dodging. Sucks. Blackout. And this is one that I think is just like, I'm going to put this just as a good old B. It's like in the same tier as this, I think, where it's, I honestly, if I'm putting Anibus here, I should probably put, it's more like a better, sorry, let me scroll up. It's more like a better Anibus, but I don't like it as much. And it's way harder to find. But that's probably more fair because it upgrades better. It doesn't synergize with things though. Like Poison has a lot of synergies. This doesn't, but it's probably right around there. It's a little bit tough to say. Beyblade thing, it sucks. I don't respect it. You throw a tower every time you reload, which is not that much in most decks. If you're reloading a lot, then you need something like a tiny deck. If you have a tiny deck, and so if your deck is like 3 cards, and you have the dual disc, and you have a lot of mana, and this is one of your spells, then it's like, then it gets suddenly better. It still sucks though. We're not interested. Blade Rain, spawn 3 blades that are thrown when touched, consume. Oh, my girlfriend's here. What's up, girlfriend? We're back. Sorry, I made a quick cut there. Blade Rain, spawn 3 blades that are thrown when touched. It's probably a better version of the other. What's the one that, where the fuck's the spell that summons the 1 blade? Oh, this is alphabetical, Bouncing Blade. I think it's considered better than just Bouncing Blade, but I don't know. It's still just like, I don't know. It's probably a C. It's probably air slash good. That's about it. Blitzcraig, this is an F. This kills you. You take it, throws throwable blades on all tiles, and it cracks all your tiles. Get out of here. Bouncing Blade is here, actually. You know, it doesn't matter. We'll go with this list. So maybe Acid Rain is somewhere here, and I just haven't seen it. Bouncing Blade. Let's order these left to right as well. Let's do it. Why not? Except for F. I don't care about F. I definitely think Backburner is better than this. This doesn't actively kill you, but it fucking sucks. We'll put it up there. All right. Blast crystals. Just don't take it. It's just bad. You know, let's put these over here. There we go. Because these aren't like that bad. They're like fine, but they're just bad. Oh, here we go. Blessing of Susano. Gain 100. So this thing is, it's great. It never shows up when you want it. But it's great. It's just an awesome spell. I'm gonna put it above Amalgam. It just, you never really get a chance to use it because when are you focusing Phalanx? Almost never. But it does good damage, great shield. It's kind of expensive, so you can't cast a lot of times. It doesn't matter. Blink, Solidate. 0 mana, gain 20 shield and haste. Haste I don't value as anything. Maybe I don't understand it, but I don't like it. But it's still pretty nutso butso. Is there no Blizzard on here? Blizzard is down here. Blizzard and Hailstorm. So it's not perfect. So maybe they had it in alphabetical order and then they added more things to it. Doesn't matter. All right. Blood Shield. Give 2 poison. So this is like good on Aria Violet. It's like not... It doesn't actively kill you, surprisingly. But we're still going to put it in D. It's not something you normally want to take. Blue Bullets. It's a bad minigun, but it's a minigun. So we're going to put it in C. Might even be B. I think it's... And never take it over minigun, and it's harder to find than minigun. I think it's just too bad of a minigun. Bombard. It basically Hexawan. If it says Hexawan and it does something based on how many structures you have, put it in the go fuck yourself category. It's ass. Bomb Toss. You know what? Bomb Toss is in Hexawan. Solid spell. Not amazing. Solid spell. We'll put it in the low C's. Boomerang. So here's the thing. Boomerang has a glitch that they don't know how it fixes, where sometimes it just misses. So I never take it. However, I will just... So Boomerang just gets glitched and doesn't work and misses sometimes. So keep that in mind. However, we're going to pretend like it doesn't have that and it always works. It's a solid B. It's just a good spell, right? It hits twice. You get... It generates you mana for... You deal 100 damage to generate mana. You have to have the 3 to cast it, but it's good. It's worth it. And it roots in place. That is pretty good. That's actually really good. Booster Shot. The whole poison package is not that good, but even then, you'd rather... This is one of the better poison ones, actually. It's not as good as Anibus because you can miss and sometimes just heal your target for a fuck ton for no reason. I'm probably going to put it D still. It's still something like... You'd rather just have normal poison shot, probably. Oh, here we go. S. What's going to be an S category? Is S run winning? Not necessarily. S could just be really good, like phenomenal. This is 250 damage for 4. Like, you have to have the 4 mana, but it's piercing 450 damage. The anchor doesn't matter. It's not that long. It's like a really good early Shizo's like linchpin, right? But it also pierces. It's awesome. This shit. So people love Invade Slicey. So they love things like Breakout, and they love the Circuit probably, and the Zenith and things that hit around you. I undervalue all that stuff. I don't like any of it. I'm gonna put it in D's. D's nuts. Well, I'm gonna put it in F. So if you're playing Slicey, I think it can go in D. If you're playing anyone else, it goes in F because it's just a useless spell. Bushfire, surprisingly good. I like Bushfire. Not surprisingly good. It's just good. You have to be deep in fire synergy, but it's really, really, really good when you are. Caltrops, I don't care what anyone says. Caltrops is good. You don't get it that much because Kinesis is underused overall. But 20 seconds. It's like fires that are 3 times as strong that last for 20 seconds. And if you have fragile teleport targets to random tiles, I don't... that part, I don't even know why it's there. Carpet Bomb. It's an S tier for getting the World on Fire achievement. It's a F tier any other time. I don't want to set my own field on fire. Castle. It's a D. It's very expensive. Summons 3 turrets. As Hazel, it's like, okay. Outside of Hazel, it's still just like, I don't know. It's just like... Turrets aren't that good. Just not that good. Charge Ring. Now, here's the thing. There's 2 rings that I consider good. The rest are bad. Charge Ring, one of the good ones. Lets you master your spell. If you can have this in your slot, you wait till it shows up, and then you just mash the other button. It'll let you get through so much mana so fast. Circuit? Nah, I undervalue this stuff. I don't like it. I don't like that I have to move up and down and in and out the field for it to hit multiple times. Claw Traps? F. There's going to be a lot of F spells. Things that I'm like, no. Things that I'm like are terrible. You're going to see they're going to go from actively kill you. Maybe I got to put these in D. Things that I just think are unvaluable versus things that don't take as they kill you. We're going to do that. Things that don't kill you but fucking suck. Things that kill you. Things that kill you. Suck. Okay. Decent. Good. Awesome. You know what? Let's do this. Let's get crazy. This is why I'm doing this on the fly, you know? Amazing. There we go. We'll add one more higher up tier because I think there are things that are better than this. Cold medicine, you know what? It's decent. If you're going frost, it's already good. Cold snap, it's okay. This makes it way easier. You know what? Cold stone, it's awesome. You have to have flow. But it just, I still think it might be awesome. You know what? We'll put it high good. We'll put it high good. Amazing. Collect ring is amazing. Collect ring, I don't care what anyone says, is amazing. Kunai are amazing. Anything that generates kunai, almost anything that generates kunai is good, at least. But kunai themselves are amazing. Collect ring creates kunai. It could be a little slow, but it doesn't matter. It's so good. Combust, I think it's good. I think it's better than these. I think this is better than these two. I think it's fair that these are probably better than these. 0 mana gain, okay, Corset, another one, 0 mana, gain shields. It does 40 damage to you, but I think it's decent. This does, how much damage does this do? How much does Counter-Strike? Counter-Strike does 70 damage and 50 shield. That's good. Yep, that's good right there. Actually gonna put it above those. I think this might be better than Combust though. Bushfire is so good if you have fire because it just spreads it over, especially if you have things like Thermite, things get crazy. Crossfire, no, that sucks. Crossfire sucks. We're gonna put all these in the same thing. I know someone's gonna disagree with me, that's fine. This kills you. What is this? Cross turret, it kills you, don't take it. Cryokinesis, that's good. I think it's better than this. Actually, I think this belongs a little bit lower. I don't think it's awesome. Changing my mind already. Psynet. So it's oh, you know what? Psynet is awesome. All right. I don't like it that much and I don't take it that much because it feels like unnecessary. It's not awesome against bosses, but let's be honest, it's probably just awesome. Link is very powerful. Deck Slam is awesome. Deck Slam can just win you 10. You get 10 damage for every card in your deck. Now, of course, you need a deck that does it. You're gonna want a lot of Slam, but you know between jams, kunais, and jam kunais and virus spell or something, like it's pretty easy. Like if you have this is gonna be like what does all your damage. It's easy to get this to like, you know, you have this and double cast and it could do like 1,000 damage, or you have this, you have this and Echo, right? And then you have a double cast Echo, and then you have like 50 cards in your deck or something. It's just, you're getting through bosses, no problem. Detox, damage everyone for double their poison. I do have, this does my PB like 14,000 damage. It's not good. It's not even okay, probably. It's probably sucks. It probably, for the most part, it sucks. Because, like, it's so situational. It's situationally strong, it could go in, but even in the situation, it's not that. It's good against the wall. And that's it. I do value that. Devour, I've undervalued Devour a lot, but honestly, healing 100 HP with it, I think it makes it decent at the very least. It might even be good, but I'm going to put it at decent. Put it over Cold Snap here. Diagonal Beam. I think Diagonal Beam, maybe instead of okay, we're going to put eh. Because I think Diagonal Beam, I think eh. High eh. Yeah, we'll go over there. Diamond Ring. This used to be awesome, amazing. Now it kind of sucks. I wouldn't take it. The banana shields it gives you, too slow. We don't care. Here we go. This is a spicy one. Maybe not spicy, but my new views on it. This straight up is awesome. I don't know if it's amazing, but it is awesome. It is 240 damage, so it's the same as this, and it doesn't pierce, but if it kills an enemy, which a lot of times it will, it gets to cast it again. And if that kills an enemy, it gets to cast again. It's just so good at clearing out rooms, and it's not bad against bosses either. And you can get like lots of upgrades for it. The upgrades are pretty nice. I don't know if it's better than Bow Snipe, but it's basically like a different flavor of Bow Snipe. Earthen Armor, gain 40 shields and crack adjacent tiles. That's good. 0 mana is very important. We're going to assume that if you're taking something like that, you're in the flow deck. Earth Prayer, If you're in a thing, it's good, right? These are like some of the best things you get if you're already doing flow stuff. Earthworm Gym here fucking blows. Don't take Earthworm. If you have like 50 spell power, yeah, it's great. But enemies just move, and then you break some of your tiles, and it just like it's so hard to actually get value out of this. The two, like, you're better off, like, you do more damage typically with an Anibus than you do with this, so this sucks. I'm not gonna worry too much about the order of the things that suck. We'll go with the things that are good. Amazing, yep. Echo, cast the last spell cast. If you get double, it doesn't matter what you have on this. If you have, like, there are decks it's not good in where it's just full of kunai, right? And you just accidentally echo a kunai, and you just do a kunai for 2 mana, and then you consume your own echo. But take your most expensive, most overpowered, most insane spell, double it, cast it again for 2. Sometimes you get to cast it 2 more times for only 3. It's broken. Take it. Ember sucks. Empowering, 5 spell power. Honestly, it's not very good. It's okay. Energizer, fire a shot. You know what? Energizer, this is one of the #1 echo things that it's good with. It just, if you have a deck that's going to shuffle a lot, go through it a lot, I think it's good. I think Echo's might be the best in the game. I don't even know. We're going to put this here, though. Energizer, fire a shot, raise it by 30 for the rest of the battle. That's pretty good value, especially if you cast it 2, 3, 4 times. Leave a good tip. Gonna blow all my money. Don't give 2 shits. It's just really good. You know what? Maybe it's high awesome. You're right, because maybe it's not amazing, but it is really, really good. Definitely a build around. And yeah, I like it. Entangle sucks. I know rooting enemies is good. Nah, I don't care. I don't care that much. I'd rather do it with Amalgam or something. This is decent. I think this is probably better than Corset. Right here, Entrench, gain 80 shield and root self for 2 seconds. If you have Fragile, ignore the root, but it's 80 shield for 1. Pretty good. Eternity Cannon, that's amazing. Eternity Cannon is so busted. Fires a shot every second. Every 1 second it does 40 damage. So what? It takes 4 seconds for this to suddenly be insanely valuable. Like, it takes like 10, 15 seconds to be more damage than Explosion, right? But even then on flow, duplicate the spell, consume, gain 2 flow. So if you cast this, you get it's easy if you have like Earth Prayer or just like Eternity Cannon in a small deck in 1 flow thing. You could just cast Eternity Cannon into Eternity Cannon into Eternity Cannon. You double cast this. Right, you cast it, the second one gets flow, so it doubles, so it goes into your deck. So you just, it scales out of control, insane. You don't really need upgrades for it to be insane. Excalibur, this sucks. You can only use it if you're Slicey. You have to touch it to deal the damage, and only Slicey really could even touch it, so it's not good. Excavate, dude, fucking hate Excavate. Fire a missile from each broken tile at the farthest enemy. Nope. Explosion, I'm actually gonna put Explosion in decent, with the caveat that this will get you killed. You know what? We're going to put it in this kills you, but keep in mind, I think this is actually good, even though this kills you. I think it's decent, even though it kills you. That's a tough one, because you will die from trying to use this, but it is also really good in some fights. So it's kind of torn between these two. It's one of the only ones, it might be the only spell that has that category. Fadeaway, you need to take it to get an achievement, but incredibly hard to hit, and it just sucks. 250 damage for 2 is good. Doesn't matter. Fate Shield, 200 shield. When it hits something, you lose 200 shield. This is decent. You know, I'll say this is good. We'll put it up here, actually. So, the only time this is bad is if you pick one up that has Pierce. if it pierces through enemies, if you try to gain shield beyond this, it'll just keep hitting things, and it'll keep removing all your shields, and it's fucking terrible. This is amazing. Absolutely incredible. Apply Frost to all enemies once per second for 6 seconds. This means this does 300 damage to all enemies for 4 mana with no aiming. And if you have any kind of Frost energy, it procs Frost twice. It's amazing. It just makes rooms done. It just finishes room. Firewall, good. Most fire stuff is going to be good. Not all. There's a lot of bad fire stuff. Fissure. You know what, Fissure? Fissure's decent. I think Fissure is decent. Flameberg, no, I'll say it sucks. It's a high suck though. It sucks high. It's because sometimes it's decent, but it's usually gonna be like, all right, we'll put it low decent. We'll put it low It's not worse than Cold Snap. It's not worse than Cold Snap. Flat Earth, or as I like to call it, actual Earth, because as we all know, it sucks. It's good against when you fight Terra. Everything outside of that, it's not good. Fling? People love Fling. I don't really like Fling. I think it sucks. I'd rather have, I don't like Backfire. I'm gonna put it as, it's probably a high suck though, because it's probably just because I'm bad. Flint Shot, 200 damage too on flow. Don't reduce the damage because it reduces it normally. I don't know if I'd ever really use this. It's good, but it's like, it's just like a really bad version of your fucking bow snipe. What Flurry? Now this is one that does an insane amount of damage, but it doesn't hit the back row and it pushes enemies back into the back row. So sometimes it does 60 damage. So you got to root an enemy and then you get a lot of damage. It just, I think it sucks. I think it sucks. This is the best spell that Break Terra starts with, and I think it still kind of sucks. It's like her only saving grace for damage. But if you have to use bad spells to make this bad spell to be equal to an okay spell, it sucks. It still is doing, like, it's just not good. Focus, gain 2 spell power. That's good. That's good. Let's put it right here. It's better than Fate Shield for sure, I think. It's not better than Earth Prayer. When Earth Prayer is, I mean, Earth Prayer is better. And like, if you're doing a deck that you need Earth Prayer is one of the best. We're just gonna put, so, are we skipping a lot? What's going on here? Where are these at? These are they called push up, push down, move up, move down, knock down, knock up? All right, whatever. Things are moving around now. These suck. Boom, get them out of here. They let you save hostages really easily. There's other ways to save hostages that actually do something. They do 10 damage for 0. Makes my echoes worse. Phalanx. Not Phalanx. Fort. I think Fort is good. I think everyone thinks it's good. I think it might even be awesome. You know why? Because you get 150 shields one time. It's a little expensive, I'll admit. 50 shields per mana is not that bad of a rate, though. But it consumes. It's out of your way. You don't got to deal with it anymore. So you get one great benefit, then you're done. Fracture. It's decent. It's decent. We'll put it right here. I don't value core set as high as I should probably. You know what? Frost Barrage? I think Frost Barrage is good. I think it's a low good, but I do think it's a good. Frostbite. 0 mana, do Frost. If you have Fragile, apply 3 Frost. I think it's pretty easy to say this sucks. I know it's 0 mana applies Frost, but it's like 0 mana. Like if you miss with it, which is easy to miss with, because I feel I'm just bad at hitting with it. I think it sucks. Even though the math on this, you know, because it's 0 mana makes it great, I don't care. I think it sucks. Frostbolt, that's Ant. You know what? If Frostbolt is Ant, this is Ant. I actually think Frostbolt might be decent. Yeah, we'll put Frostbolt in a higher high That, I don't like that spell. I think it sucks, but I'll move it up to out of respect for you guys. Gambit, hit random tiles for each spell in your deck. If you do an entire deck that's built around this, it's, I don't know, man. How big does your deck have to be before it's good? I don't have a lot of experience with the spell. It doesn't show up that much. I'm going to put it in decent, but I'm really kind of ignorant on this one. I can't tell if it's good or not. Glaive. Now, Glaive is amazing against the wall because it destroys it, but every other time, it kind of sucks. So we're going to put it in decent because of its flexibility against certain fights. But a lot of fights, it literally is just 2 mana, you did 20 damage. Woo! And it's in your way. So sometimes it sucks. But because it's so amazing and then so bad, I'm going to put in the middle. Applying 1 Fragile. No, this applies 3 Fragile, but it is 1. Glitter Bomb. Okay, we got to put Glitter Bomb on Awesome because we already know Glitter Storm. Is Glitter Storm on here? There might be a lot of missing spells here. So I apologize for that. I looked through it and I couldn't find any that were missing, but obviously now that I'm going through it individually spell by spell, I can see some that are missing. So we're putting this here, Glitter Bomb here, and because Glitter Storm, A+, S, it's amazing. Guillotine, fucking sucks. Health Potion, that's decent. Hellfire, that gets you killed. We're already a half hour in, so we're gonna speed up because we're just gonna go through a little bit faster here. Gain money. You know, it's decent. It's decent. Does 100 damage for 1 mana. Frost Ice Hockey. If you're a little bit smarter than me, it's awesome. I'm gonna put it in good because I think it's good. Frost energies, you know. Hyper Beam. I think it's like it's the lack of spell power that it gives you, man, is just, it could be so fucking brutal. Is Ice Needle on here? Ice Needle is next. Yes. Ice Needle is good. I think it might be better than Ice Hockey. It might be one of the best ice spells. Ice Shield, huh? The thing is, ice, it applies frost to yourself. It gets you killed. But if you never cast it the third time, it's amazing. So the best thing you can get is if you just have this with like consume, then you cast it once and it's a good fort, right? And maybe it even heals you 5. I'm gonna put decent, but you got to be careful with it because it will get you killed. Ice Spikes, I think I think it's one of the not as good ones. I'm gonna stop ordering these as stuff. Ooh, Incline. Incline's great. It's good. I love Incline. Infinity Beam. Infinity Beam's great. It's good. Kind of the same. I like things that pierce. Enervate, gain 1 maximum mana, add jam to your deck. Nah. The only time it sucks. The only time it's good is if is that if you don't have enough mana and you're like, oh, this is a temporary mana for a while. Ion Cannon, I don't take it, but I don't think it's bad. It is the fact that you can't aim it, but still it's 100 damage, hit 4 tiles in the center, likely good. Iron Will, and it's good. So I might put it at, I'm not gonna put it at decent, but I'll put it at high, because it's really good at killing things at low HP, obviously, but otherwise you're just doing 20 damage. The Jam package, huh? Jam Cannon. I think these are all decent. I think they're decent. Jam is in here, huh? Obviously, Jam sucks. Now, the artifacts that support Jam don't suck, but Jams themselves they just fucking suck. Like things, just because like this is good, this is decent, and every time you consume a spell, you get this. Every time you cast the Jam, you get this. The Jam itself is right here. Does it tell you right here? No, but it's 2 mana. No effect. Consume. 2 mana consume. It sucks. It's a kunai that does no damage. Kinetic Wave is a bad version of this push thing, so we're not gonna. We're gonna put it in the low. I don't think it sucks. I just think it's a low. Knife. You throw a knife, and it if fragile, duplicate the spell. So I guess they start. So it's like a big kunai, is the idea. Instead of a kunai, it's a knife. I think it probably sucks. Kunai is good because it costs 0. Kunai is amazing. It's a 0 mana spell that consumes and deals damage. Are we missing all the conversion stuff? We'll take a look. Where is this at? Where's this is in Double Lift, and that's called, what the fuck's it called? Something Beam. My god, why can't it? Railgun and whatever the other one is. I can't remember. But the point is, Railgun does 150 damage for 0. I think that makes it good. You get a couple jams in your deck, but if you're taking it, you probably want jams in your deck. This is just a bad Railgun, so we're gonna put it down at the very bottom here, but I still think it's good. It sucks. If it's the last card in your deck, it does a bunch of damage, but it doesn't really do that much damage. Leech. LM. Where's Leech at? Leech. When this hits, heal HP equal to dispels damage. I think it's probably better than the other one that heals. I think it's probably just slightly better. Life Sword reduces your max HP. Why would you ever? I don't care if it does 40 damage. That'll get you killed. Maybe it's really good, but it just doesn't seem worth it. Unless you have a way to gain max. Again, it's like situationally strong, but I don't know. I don't like it. Limit Break. Limit Break's good. I think Limit Break's good. Obviously, if you have the higher your max mana is, the worse it gets, but I like it. Magic Claw. Great damage. Magic Claw is good. Doesn't have to be synergistic, but it's good. This does a lot of damage, right? It applies Fragile for each hit, so that it does 60, and then the second hit does actually more. It does what, 90, right? So it's pretty good, and it upgrades very well. I'm gonna put this as Ant Mana Potion. It's just Ant. Mana Fusion, that sucks. Mana Lettuce, that sucks. Mana Steel, that's decent. I think it's decent. This is good. It's not awesome, but it's definitely good. Just I'm getting 2 kunai. It might even be awesome in a lot of ways, but I think it's just good for now. Which one is this? Meditate. Restore 2 mana, gain 1 Trinity Anchor. I think that sucks. Midnight, let's be honest. Midnight is amazing, but Midnight sucks. You know what? Midnight is a thing that'll get you killed. Oh my god. This is a common spell. I'm putting it in amazing. I honestly think Minefield, it's like you add a fire to the entire enemy side, but it only hits 1 time for 3 times damage. That's a lot like what it does. And if you have double cast, obviously double cast, everything's better with double cast. Not everything, but this is so good. It's so good. It's so good. Look at this. Minefield common, mine, which is 1 mine, is way rare. It's fucking sucks. Get out of here. Minefield is good. That one's not. Minigun? That's awesome. It's a build around. Obviously, you have to get a bunch of upgrades for it, but it's common, it's easy, does good damage, it's easy to win with minigun. Mistletoe, you know what? Fire a missile at the closest target, root target for 1 second. So this is good. I don't take it that much, but I've totally undervalued it. It's definitely good. Maybe not Infinity Beam good, but probably Incline good. Miss Me Shield, that's decent. Gives you 60 shield for 1. It's like this. It's a little bit better rate for Fort than Fort, but also if you hit something with it, you lose 60 shields. So it's 1 mana, do nothing. But it's usually decent. You know what? Honestly, it's probably more of an Ant. It's a high Ant. Monsoon's awesome, man. Love Monsoon. Monsoon just does insane damage. Monument. Oh, it's not even here. Sorry. Oh, fuck. What is this one? This one that pushes everything down? Northwind? So Monument, we'll just do Monument since I don't see it here. Monument sucks. There it is. Fire shots from the top of the enemy field. Push targets down, remove their shield. Yep. Removing shield, we'll put it in add just for the shield removal. But it kind of sucks. Orbital Beam, that sucks. I know it does technically a lot of damage, but it's big, slow, who cares? Pandemic, we'll put that in decent. It's one of the better poison ones. If you already have poison, it's just free poison. It's like a better version of Anibus if you have Anibus. But if you don't have it, it sucks. Fire shot. I like it, and I'm happy to have it, but I'm still going to put it in low decent. No, it's got to be under Flamberg. We'll put it there. It's probably under this, too. Nah, it does more damage than that. I like it there. Pinch. Pinch is probably good. I think it sucks, but it doesn't, because it doesn't do anything, but it's 0 mana, deal 1 damage to yourself. This is okay. I mean, on the paper, it doesn't do anything, but inside of a deck that wants this, it's obviously one of the better things. Ping. I think Ping is potentially just better. I think it does the same thing, but it does it lots of times, basically. Like, you could bounce it off yourself, good against the wall, stuff like that. Poison Dart. I think Poison Dart is better than Fire Dart, because you get more damage more consistently. Poison Tails. It's good against the wall, but what does that matter? Power Saws. Power Saws is good. Power Saws is good. Preload. This thing sucks. I don't care. Guys, that one sucks. Don't fall for it. Prophecy. I'm almost tempted to put it in things that'll get you killed, but I'm going to put it in sucks. Hole. That sucks. Pyroblast. Does it suck or is it eh? It's eh. Rage. Rage is a decent eh. Obviously, if you have their whole field on fire, it's really good. But if you have their whole field on fire, they're taking a lot of damage already. Ragnarok. Come on, everyone knows this. Ragnarok. Ragnarok's awesome. That's like Bow Snipe. I don't think it's as good as Bow Snipe, but I think it could be up there. Reflector. I don't know. Too hard to use, I think. I think that might be a thing that gets you killed trying to use that. But I'll put it in sucks. Create an explosion to every structure. That sucks. Rest. I think rest is decent. Put it right next to mana potion or health potion. This misery thing deals 100 damage. It's not bad. I just think it's like, it's probably good. It's probably decent. It might even be good. Just because I don't like it doesn't make it not good, I suppose. Here we go. Fire. Fire Ring. This thing is fucking awesome. This is like the best fire spell almost, besides Firestorm. It's going way up there. Rock Cycle. Eh. So the thing is, it's like an alternate payoff. The Waterfall. Waterfall's better. Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb's good. Even if you don't get the value out of it, it's still like a good, it's just a good spell. Right? Because even if it only hits for, it hits for 240 or 400. If you have flow, it hits for 400, which it just makes it a good version of, it's very, very similar to that other 0 mana one. This costs 4 though, so maybe it's worse. I don't know. I like it. Salamander, that sucks. What is this one? Fucking Salvage. This sucks. The thing is, the thing that makes it good on Breakdown Hazel is that you can have it all the time by hitting right trigger. Maximum mana, that sucks. Scavenge, come on. That's amazing. This thing just wins runs. Like every time you cast a kunai or a jam, you get another kunai, and then it gets more. This thing doesn't consume, and every time you cast it, it gets more crazy. Sequencer, that's decent. I don't think it's very good, but it's decent. Sarah Cannon, that's amazing. Sarah Cannon just wins you the run whenever you find it. This is, I'm going to put this as good if you're Hazel. If you're not, it sucks. Shattersot, eh. Beam, eh, it's decent. It's decent. Shield Catch, it's decent. It's like, it's just, you want something that does more damage, but it's like, eh, it's okay. Shields Up, I'm going to put this as good. I actually like it a bit more. Just because you don't have to think about it, it just does it. Shield Gen kind of sucks. I'm sorry. This is this will get you killed, but I'm gonna put it in decent. Shine. Shine's great. Shine's good. Is it awesome? I don't think Shine's awesome, but I do think it's good. Put it way up there. I think this is decent. Shotgun, it doesn't hit the back row, which can be really annoying for some fights, but it does a lot of damage still. Apply 1 fragile everything. I think that sucks. Sidewinder. Oh, here we go. Here's the payoff. If you have structures, deal fire missile from all of your blah, blah, blah. That sucks. Skipper. I think Skipper is probably decent. If you just have to hit with it, but lowering a target's defense by 5 is good. Maybe it's not, because Thermite's way better. Sludge Bomb is a little too hard to hit with, but I'm still going to put it low decent. Nah, I'm going to put it in. It's a little too hard to hit with. Smog is kind of in the same. It's you know what? I'm just going to put it at good. I don't take Smog that much, but honestly, it is probably really good. Spirit Sword. This sucks. Doesn't do enough damage. Soul Charge. I'm tempted to put it in sucks, but I'll say because it adds a Can I take a look? It adds a solar beam to your hand, but the solar beam doesn't consume, so you get more and more solar beams. But it's still just like, Soulfire. Soulfire sucks. Here's the thing: it's too much legwork for something that's not that good, and it just consumes anyway. It doesn't matter. It just consumes. It's not that good. It's not that good. I'll put it in at a respect for people that like it. Soul Link. Soul Link lets you kill the shopkeeper. Soul Link's awesome, but it's probably just good. Spell Shield, Backfire. I don't really like Backfire. We'll put it in bottom because it's not bad. Like, you could easily use it just to get rid of jams in your deck and stuff. Didn't we already do Spirit Sword? Oh, this is the Solar Beam. Well, the Solar Beam itself is definitely decent. Stasis, I don't think it's good. But it's not. It's fine. It doesn't do anything. 40 shield for a second, or whatever, for 3. Is it 3 seconds? Okay, 3 seconds. You just got bumped up from sucks to eh. 3 seconds is a decent time. Fury. Fury's way up here. These orders. Look at. Thank you for making this list. I hadn't put in any of this effort. I can't bitch about it not being in the perfect order. Dash forward, deal damage equal to your missing health on 1 tile. That is a long way to say that sucks. Step Pierce. You know what? Step Pierce removes shields. If you remove shields, you go up to ant for me. We're gonna go right up next to there. This basically the same thing. I don't think it's that good. It's okay though. Blizzard. That's awesome. Right next to Monsoon, where you belong. Oh, there's Glitterstorm. Here we go. Firestorm. Right here. Go right next to your best friend. Boom. Firestorm, Blizzard, Hailstorm. All these are just the 3 Amigops. You just want all these. They're just so good. Keep them all together. Keep casting them. Never stop. Hailstorm and Blizzard are literally the exact same fucking spell, basically. Don't know why they're both in the game. Glitterstorm, fucking amazing. Glitterstorm's amazing. It's one of the best spells, no doubt. Swords of Revealing Light, that sucks. Thunderstorm, the issue is it doesn't have any secondary effect, but it's still good. But the thing is, you have to hit it and it does decent damage, but it doesn't have the good stuff. Oh, there's Beacon. Beacon, I don't remember what I said. I'm gonna put you in. It doesn't kill you, but it's like not good. Grail, I think people like Grail. I don't get it. It hasn't survived for 4 seconds. It's probably, I'm gonna put it, it's about as good as Beacon, I bet. Monument, there's Monument, that sucks. Shield Generator, that sucks. Hey, here's the turret. You know what, turret? I think you're decent. If Hazel. If you're not Hazel, it sucks. So we'll put it in Ant, because we'll put it in high Ant, because if you're not Hazel, it sucks. You know what? We'll put it mid Ant. This, I think Laser Turret does suck. I know it pierces, but it's like, it consumes, so you can't get multiple of them down. So it's worse as Hazel, but I guess we'll put it right next to this one. Is because it's worse if you're Hazel, because you don't get multiple of them. But if you're another character, it's just slightly better, because you don't want probably lots of turrets down, and it pierces. SD turret, this is good. SD turret's great, actually. It's definitely better than this. Put it right here. I think that's about where it belongs. Enemies will kill themselves on it, but that shit will get you killed as well. Keep an eye out for that. Wall, that sucks. Sunshine, come on, guys. This is just Glitterstorm, basically. It's fucking amazing. This stuff, fucking amazing. Don't you ever forget it. Where are we at? Sunshine, here we go. Super minigun, it's awesome, but really, you know, it's awesome. I'm gonna put it low awesome. I don't think it's amazing. I think it is awesome though. I know I put 1 kunai up here. I think that's acceptable. Sustain, right? This is what this is called. Gain 1 Trinity. A Trinity Soul. Gain shield equal to the damage of the spell on the other slot. That sucks. Sweeper. I like it, but it's like, it's just like, why would you rather have Sweeper or would you rather have Minefield? I'd rather have Minefield. This is probably totally ridiculous because they're so similar and this does twice the damage. I just think Minefield's better. I feel it's better. You know what? We're gonna put you up good. Where's the there it is. It's up here. That's good. Kunai generators are good. Switchbait. Switchbait is amazing. It doesn't always work, but obviously if you're gonna be taking it, it can do 1,000 damage, it can do 2,000 damage. You never know. It's insane. It just, that with Saracana, this with Ragnarok, this with so many spells is insane. Especially if you're the shopkeeper, you already start with a stupid bow. Solo Saffron, you start with Ragnarok. Awesome. Swords of whatever, that sucks. Lightning, mini lightning, that sucks. Lightning, that sucks. You guys probably know these ones already. This only does 50 damage. You know what? You're going down to decent. No, you're going to You're going low 50 damage? I thought you did 100. No, you're honestly, I'm gonna put this in as under shit that gets you killed. It's not that good because it doesn't hit the shit that you want it to most of the time. And it gets rid of 2 of your dodging tiles. That shit gets you killed. I'm gonna put Time Stop is good. Time Slow is good. It is good. It's almost always we're taking, but it's never like, it's almost never that amazing. Time Stop, on the other hand, I think kind of sucks. I think it's worse. I don't want to stop time. It lets you look at the screen and then not do anything. Tractor Beam. I think that sucks. Transfusion. Transfusion's probably good, but I'll put it at eggs. I think it kind of sucks. Tremor. Fire Crack. I like the fixing tiles. I'm gonna put this up here with these two are pretty similar here. You guys see my hand? There we go. Sorry. What the fuck is this? Trinity? Is this only gives you spell power? That sucks. I don't know. Why would you want to have this? Why would you want to spend your Trinity to get 3 spell power when you have a spell that's easier to find that just gives you 2 spell power every time you cast it? You don't need to cast it 3 times to get the effect. Trirag? I think Trirag is decent. Trisect? I think it sucks. Now, the 1/3 of the target's HP, that's just a lot of effort for not much. I'd rather just be firing miniguns all the time. I do actually think this is decent though. I think this is also decent. These activators are pretty good. Tsunami, which one is this? The Rose, I think this is eh. I like it, but I think it's eh. Twin Inferno, I think it's also eh. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's good. Double their poison. Eh. Undertow. Pushback. Oh, this is pushback enemy. Sorry, Tsunami is the opposite. I was wrong. We're gonna put this in good. It hits everything besides the back row, and it pushes them back. And it's just really good at clearing rooms. I'm gonna put that in good. This one here. Undertow. It's good against the wall, but again, I just fight the wall a lot. Outside of the wall, I think it's just decent. That's where I put the other one, right? Something like that. Unleash. Spend all mana. Fire a shot for each mana spent. Add 1 jam to your deck. That's honestly probably better than I'm giving it credit for right now. I'll say it's high eh. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna use it. Updraft. Updraft sucks. What is this one? Venoshock. Deal shot that deals damage equal to poison on target. You're already gonna do damage equal to their poison. You need a lot of poison for that to be good. I don't know. I don't like it. Virus Spell. This thing's amazing. It's 0 mana. It's a kunai that doesn't consume, but just gets more and more and more. There's a lot of things in this game, artifact-wise, that give you every time you cast a spell, X happens, or you can deal damage, you gain shields, you do something. That's insane. Oh, right here. What do we got? VV section. Fire 3 knives from behind. That shit's gonna kill you. That thing kills you. Volley. Volley sucks. I don't think it's gonna kill you though. Warpath. Warpath. I'm gonna say Warpath is eh. All right, we'll give it decent. But I don't value it. There's no oh, here's Waterfall. We found the Waterfall, boys. Waterfall. Waterfall's awesome. It's the reason so it's the best flow card. If you're getting flow, you're gonna want things like this and other things. But if you're not having flow, it fucking sucks, obviously. But you're taking this, you have to assume that you're taking flow when you take that. Warp pipe here. I think it's it. I like it, but I just think it's amp. Whirl not being able to hit the back row really hurts it. And the fact that it anchors you, I'm going to say this shit gets you killed. You know what? No, this shit gets you killed. It's not a bad spell, but it's also a goddamn awful spell. It gets you killed. I love this spell. Wildfire. Wildfire is great. I think it's good. It just does good damage. Don't got to worry about it. Wobble. I think Wobble is better than... I think Wobble is potentially better than, where did I put Flurry? Flurry's here. I think it's better than Flurry because you don't need to root them to get the effect. Root all enemies. I think it kind of, we'll put it in below Ant, but I think it kind of sucks. Zenith, I think it's decent because the only time you're going to take it is if you're, Slicey anyway. And Zigzag, I think this one is slightly better than Diagonal Beam. All right, that's literally every spell that was on this list. Let's see what we missed here. Let's go back and just see if there's anything we missed. Anything, because I should remember saying all the things that I saw. Just want to go through Spirit Sword, Shield Generator. I think we did end up finding. Maybe it did have actually every spell. It just was the ordering was a little off because things were added after the fact. Did Minigun show up? I don't think that we have a Minigun on here. Minigun? Put it, Minigun is awesome. Oh, there it is. I'm so sorry. I already put it in awesome. Lee Jam Turret Health Potion. I put Health Potion on there. Healing is decent. All right, there might be a spell that we missed. If we did, let me know. Acid Rain. Acid Rain never showed up, huh? I guess not. Acid Rain. I don't remember what I said. I put it in the top row. I'm going to put it in the top row. Amazing. It's like my favorite spell, maybe. I don't know if it's as good as some of these other spells. I mean, it's probably not, but I love it. And guys, with that, I think we're all done. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if your opinions differ. Let me know where I'm crazy. And if you're on Reddit, feel free to make a post about how big of an idiot I am. It's fine. Leave a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs sideways, a comment. Let me know what you think. For Platypus is for Platypus, and I will see you guys next time. Much love.